Hi everybody, I'm out with Wilson. We're at Michael's, one of my favorite dog-friendly stores to come to for training. All of our dogs come here at least a few times, or off property at least a few times in their final week. Reason being is we need to see how they behave in a new and exciting place. Good. See how he stops when I stop? That's good. Sit. A lot of people say, oh, my dog listens inside the house, but as soon as we get outside or somewhere new, they act like they've never heard the words before. So to avoid that happening to us, we always make sure we take our dogs to places like this. So we're just heeling around the aisles. Heel. To get him back into that walk, you're just gonna say the word heel, tap the tone, and start walking. And as I've said in other videos, when you're looking down at him and heel, he should be to the left and slightly behind, not too far behind. If he gets too far behind, start tapping the tone. If he's going ahead, you're tapping the stem. Good boy, he's really aware of me right now. I really appreciate that. If he's paying 100% to me, he doesn't have the bandwidth to react. Like that was his main complaint, was reactivity. So you almost have to give them something else to worry about, which is you. And they don't have the room in their brain to start worrying about everything around them. Such a good boy. Sit. Good boy. Down. Beautiful. I like what I'm seeing. Some of these dogs, like I said, they get to these stores and they don't think they have to listen in a new place. You are doing so good though. Good job. Let's try a recall. Come. Good boy. Right to me. Good job, buddy. Heel. Off leash walking around the store. Love it. All right, we're gonna make our way up to the main entrance, which is a little bit more exciting than these back aisles. But I do like to start in the back aisles, especially for their first outing, just to get a feel of how they're doing. We still have another week with him actually, so this is his first, but it won't be his last trip. He's just doing incredible. If you're gonna do this for your owners, they're gonna be very happy. Good boy. What a good boy. See, I tap the tone, he closes the gap. Good job. Stay. Good. Down. So I'm gonna click, oh, he did it. I was just about to click because he went half down. And when I say down, I want him to go all the way. Good job. Now we're practicing in the main aisle. There's not many people here, but that's okay. It's good for the first outing to be more low-key and not like crammed a Thanksgiving Day parade. Good job. I'm totally using your store for practice.
Hey, and I'm totally loving it.
Not much else going on here, huh?
No, you just go right ahead.
This is Wilson.
Hi, Wilson.
He's training. Good boy. Good job. We were just in Hobby Lobby and it's all decked out in fall.
Good. Oh, really?
Like pumpkins and
Oh.
yeah, I'm like, it's not even July 4th.
Oh, this is Wilson. He's training you.
Yeah, so that was a big test for him and he passed it.
Wilson. Good job, Wilson.
Good job, buddy.
Wilson, that's...
He's actually 5 years old, so he's a little bit older.
Wow.
He's doing great.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He is so precious. Look at him. Yeah, my
He's
dog
a doodle.
would be like climbing the walls by now.
That's what everybody says, and that's how he came in.
Really?
Yeah, just crazed. They all do. You good boy.
Wilson.
He's like the most docile, sweet, calm dog ever until they take him on a walk, and then he's like barking, lunging,
Wow.
crazy.
Wow. Well, he's doing a
He is. He goes home in a couple days, so he's not even mine. We train other people's dogs.
Yeah. Are you based out of...
Fallen Waters.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm looking at...
Oh yeah. So if you find me on Facebook,
Yeah, because we live in Falling Waters.
you'll see yourself in the video from like waist down. I try not to get people's faces.
Wilson. So precious.
Yeah. You ready to go home, buddy? Oh, and he was also a runner. So if he got out the door, they're chasing him around the neighborhood.
No, that's literally my dog.
Yep.
He's a husky mix and he just doesn't get it.
Yep. We get a lot of huskies.
I think
too.
he's 6.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Just live with it at this point. I mean, we've had older dogs, but
they're hard.
they're harder to
Harder
train.
to train
And
because they're like
huskies
so
are
stuck
like-
in their ways. It's
So,
like,
yeah, like our typical program is 3 weeks, but like any dog older than really 2, we add a week. Because
Okay.
it's just, they're like, wait a minute, I lived this amazing life and now you want to take it
no,
back.
it's like trying to teach like an older person technology.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
just don't get it. They just don't.
Just need more reps.
See, we had training for hours and they still can't do.
Yeah, I'm not saying this because I need business. Like we're months booked out. Most training is scam. Most training is a scam.
And like they're definitely much more livable. Like they are mannerly. Where have you been?
I was talking to that lady out there.
You've been out there the whole time.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Oh, were you out there the whole time? It's been lost for like a half an hour.
Oh my god.
I could have gone
noticed.
home and you would have.
He was eating lunch, dinner,
Right?
Meet Wilson.
Look at him.
training.
He's training.
I saw him out there walking in the parking lot.
Yes.
He's
Used to
doing
be.
great.
He's
to
like,
be
why
wild
are
and
people
crazy.
staring at me?
Now, what's the signal for him to be allowed to get up and?
We would say break. Yeah, but I don't do it with other people's dogs just because it's too much of a liability.
Right.
Not that he would, but if somebody else's dog were to bite one of you,
Yeah.
then it's like, now I could get sued. So we just say no.
Okay.
But for his owners, they would say break.
Okay.
Yeah. But we also, like, I'm the mean person, but I advise against that in public, even with friendly dogs.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is if you start letting random people pet your dog's going to see every person as there for them. So then you're going to wonder, why is my dog lunging towards people? Why is it so
Okay.
excited now it's pulling me towards people? Well, it's because
Okay.
you've trained it that it gets affection from everybody it sees.
Gotcha.
Versus, I give you all the affection, right? And everybody else you just be passive to.
Ah.
And that will create a dog who you can take out into public. Because they're not wild and
Seeking
crazy.
attention from-
yes,
that makes
and
so much
also
sense.
when people pet them, it's gonna amp him up.
Yeah.
And when we take our dogs into public, we want them to be calm.
Right.
Right? When he goes hiking, when he's in our social yard, he can be crazy, but like I don't want him crazy here at Michael's.
Yeah.
Then once the person pets them and says, "Okay, cool, that was so fun, bye." Now the owner's left with this dog who's
He's like, whoa,
wild.
whoa, whoa.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually what happens when people start petting dogs is the dog will start to jump.
Okay.
And then the person's like, you know,
Yeah.
you got mud on my shirt or you scratched
Yeah.
my shirt. So we just say no. We advise
Okay.
no. That's what I tell owners, what they do after the dog goes home.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
And
I know. You're such a good boy.
Yes.
he really is doing.
But yeah, he was really here for his craziness on the walk and running away. Like screaming on the walk and all that. I know.
Well, Wilson, hopefully I don't see you out and about in
Well,
full wars.
they live in, they're like, most of my people come from like Germantown, Rockville,
Oh wow.
DC, Baltimore. We
I would
ended
not
up
want to
out
lose
here.
my dog down there.
No.
We ended up out here because, well, I'm from Frederick, but it's too expensive to live there.
Yeah.
And we have like 14 acres for the dogs to run all over, and like we're on the river, and they go hiking every day, and they.
So whereabouts in Falling Waters are you?
We are in Kingsbrook. So it's right across the bridge
Okay.
from Williamsport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you go across the bridge from Williamsport, and then you go straight up 11, and it's like 2 turns before the post office. That's my neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in go across the bridge on 11, and you know where the church camp is on the left? We're in
Yeah.
the development on the right.
Gosh, it's growing so much. And they're about to put in 260 more single family homes down Broad Lane, which makes me, like, I don't live down there, but that's in 1 lane.
It is. I know. It's
260?
Yeah. The same company, LGI, that just put in all those townhouses, you can drive by, they're already started.
Berkeley County doesn't have, like, they're like, oh, you want to develop like 3,000 homes and we have no schools to put your children in or
I know.
no infrastructure or
My son
resources?
goes to
Sounds good.
Marlowe, and he's in a trailer.
Someone has to be getting kickbacks from this.
Well, they're making a ton of taxes on all the real estate, so hopefully they build another school. Now they need to build stuff for us to do.
Yes. Yeah.
I was so excited about the Jersey Mike's. It's like the nicest place to go to.
Yeah.
That's a good boy, buddy. Well, I thought it'd be busier, but I guess not. Now I see why most of the places close at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet here we are.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right?
Well, there are a couple people back there. There's one guy back there. I know that. We'll get out of your hair. What a good boy.
Come back anytime.
Yes.
You'll probably see me with
please.
another dog. Good boy.
Look at him.
He's so
precious.
He's so sweet. But that's the thing about like him is that his owners are like, nobody believes us when I tell them he's usually crazy, because he was crazy on the end of the leash, barking, screaming,
Look at you now, buddy.
I know.
Isn't it so nice?
This is
that he's
actually his
home?
first trip off property, and I did see a little bit. He got out of my car and was like, "What can I react
get
to?"
into? Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, "Whoa."
Have they're golden and Pyrenees mix, so they're two big guys.
Yes.
So we got them at right about a year old, so they're a little over 2 years old right now. But the one, like Duke, had never been on a leash before.
What did he like? Crocodile roll all around? And,
Oh my,
yeah, they don't know what to
just
do.
Wild. And
Yeah.
we've had to work with him a lot because he doesn't, meeting men for the first time can be overwhelming for him. So like even with Will, we had instances where like he would growl at Will.
Yes.
And like in his crate is his safe space.
Yeah.
So even like I could crawl in his crate and roll around in it there and be fine. But when Will would reach in, like even just to take his collar off at night, he wouldn't. So we worked on that forever.
Oh my
like
gosh.
Will would lay in front of the crate and just talk to him or give him a
It's
treat.
a slow progression.
And it had like, and it's paid off, and he's fine with it now. But we always we still watch just